सतं विवक्षन्तं अतद्विदं हरेः
सतं विवक्षन्तम् अद्विदं हरेः
ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृदि अवस्थितः
ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृदि अवस्थितः
कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममयेन कम्बुना
कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्मयेन कम्बुना
स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले
स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले
सतं विवक्षन्तम् अतद्विदं हरेः
सतं विवक्षन्तमततत्विदं हरेः
वास्य सर्वस्य च हृदि अवस्थितः
ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृदि अवस्थितः
अञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममयेन कम्बुना
कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्मयेन कम्बुना
स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले
स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले
सतं विवक्षन्तम् अतद्विदं हरेः
सतं विवक्षन्तम् अतद्विदं हरेः
वास्य सर्वस्य च हृद्यवस्थितः
ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृदेव अवस्थितः
कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममयेन कम्बुना
कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्मयेन कम्बुना
स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले
स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले
सतं विवक्षन्तम् अतद्विदं हरेः ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृद्यवस्थितः कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममयेन कम्बुना स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले सतं विवक्षन्तम् अतद्विदं हरेः ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृद्यवस्थितः कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममयेन कम्बुना स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले Right? Okay, devotees can chant now.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंड प्रणाम सतं विवक्षन्तम् अततत्विदं हरि ज्ञात्वस्य सर्वस्य च हृदेव वस्थितः कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्मयेन कम्बुना स्पर्श बालं कृपया कपोले हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंड प्रणाम
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी सतं विवक्षन्तम् अतद्विदं हरेः ज्ञात्वस्य सर्वस्य च हृदि अवस्थितः कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममयेन कम्बुना स्पर्शबालं कृपया कपोले हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी
गीतांजलि ब्रह्ममयेन कंबुना स्पर्श बालम कृपया कपोले हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी सतं विवक्षन्तम् अदितिक्षं हरि ज्ञात्वा सर्वस्य च हृदयेव स्थितः कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममायेन कुम्भना स्पर्श बालं कृपया कपोले हरे कृष्णा
प्रभु जी सतं विवक्षन्तम् अदत्तं विदं हरि ज्ञानाद्वास्य सर्वस्य सहृदि अवस्थिता कृताञ्जलिं ब्रह्ममेन कम्बुना स्पर्श्य बालं कृपये कबाले हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी थैंक यू वेरी मच
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
स तं विवक्षन्तं तदत्विं हरि ज्ञात्वास्य सर्वस्य च हृदवस्थितः कृताञ्जलि ब्रह्ममयेन कबूना परस्परं बालं कृपया कपोले. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Satam vivakṣantam atadvidam harir nattvasya sarvasya charudi avastitah kritāņjalim brahma mayena kambuna pasparsha balam kripaya kapole. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Satatam vivakshtam atam vidam hari gyatasva sarvasya cha hidaya vastita kirtagya jalim brahmena kambuna pasparsha balam kirpaya kapole.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Satam vivakshatam atadvidam hari jnatvasya sarvasya charidai avastitah kritāņjalim brahma mayena kambuna pasparsha balam kripaya kapode. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Satam vivakshatam santam atadvidam hari natvasya sarvasya charadi avastitah pratanjalim brahmamayena kambuna pasparasya balam kripaya kapoli. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Saha,
Saha,
the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Tam,
Tam,
Dhruva Maharaj.
Dhruva Maharaj.
Vivakshantam,
Vivakshantam,
wanting to offer prayers,
wanting to offer prayers,
describing his qualities.
describing his qualities.
Atatvidam,
Tatvidam,
not experienced at that.
not experienced at that.
Arihi,
Harihi,
the personality of Godhead.
personality of God.
Natva,
Natma,
having understood.
having understood.
Asya,
Asya,
of Dhruva Maharaja.
Abdullah,
Sarvasya,
Sarvasya,
of everyone.
of everyone.
Cha, and
And
Hridi, in the heart.
in the heart.
Avastitaha, being situated. Krita Anjalim, situated with folded hands.
Situated with folded hands.
Brahma Mayena,
Brahmamayana,
just consistent
just consistent
with the words of the Vedic hymns.
with the word of
Kambuna, with his conscience.
conscience.
Pasparsha, touched.
Touch.
Balam,
Balam,
the boy.
boy,
Kripaya,
Kripaya,
out of causeless mercy.
out of God's mercy,
Kapole,
Kapole,
on the forehead.
on the forehead.
Translation. Although Dhruva Maharaja was a small boy, he wanted to offer prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead in suitable language. But because he was inexperienced, he could not adjust himself immediately. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, being situated in everyone's heart, could understand Dhruva Maharaja's awkward position. Out of his causeless mercy, he touched his conch shell to the forehead of Dhruva Maharaj, who stood before him with folded hands. Although Dhruva Maharaj
Although Dhruva Maharaj
was a small boy,
was a small boy,
he wanted to offer
he wanted to offer
prayers
prayers
to the Supreme Personality of Godhead
Supreme Personality of God
in suitable
in
language.
suitable language.
But because
But because
he was
he was
inexperienced,
inexperienced,
he could not
he could not
adjust himself
adjust himself
immediately.
immediately.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead,
Supreme Personality of God,
being situated
being situated
in everyone's heart,
in his heart,
could understand Dhruva Maharaja's awkward position.
of God position,
Out of his causeless
out
mercy,
of his causeless mercy,
he touched his conch shell
he touched his conscience,
to the forehead
the forehead
of Dhruva Maharaj,
of Dhruva Maharaj,
who stood before him
before him.
with folded hands. Supriti Mataji, you can read.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by Jivanji, Jai Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Every devotee wants to chant the transcendental qualities of the Lord. Devotees are always interested in hearing about the Lord's transcendental qualities and they are always eager to glorify these qualities, but sometimes they feel inconvenienced by humbleness. The personality of Godhead being situated in everyone's heart specifically gives a devotee intelligence to describe him. It is therefore understood that when a devotee writes or speaks about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his words are dictated by the word from within. This is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter. To those who constantly engage in the transcendental loving service of the Lord from within dictates what to do next in order to serve him. When Dhruva Maharaj felt hesitant, not knowing how to describe the Lord for want of sufficient experience, the Lord, out of his causeless mercy, touched his conscience to Dhruva's forehead and he was transcendently inspired. This transcendental inspiration is called Brahmamaya because when one is thus inspired, the sound he produces exactly corresponds to the sound vibration of the Vedas. This is not the ordinary sound vibration of this material world. Therefore, the sound vibration of the Hare Krishna mantra, although represented in the ordinary alphabet, should not be taken as mundane or material. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Dhrantimirandasya Dhananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prachari Nirvishesha Srimvadi Pashadya Deshitari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we have here Dhruva Maharaj having now seen the Lord. So he is desiring, Dhruva Maharaj is desiring to offer prayers to him. So here, so we hear the Prabhupada saying, every devotee wants to chant the glories of God. Natural, it is natural for every devotee. So in our normal constitutional position, we naturally want to glorify the Lord. So presently, we are not in our natural position. We are in our unnatural position, being haunted by Maya. So we are glorifying or wanting to chant so many other things. But otherwise, by nature, constitutional position, devotees, the who are perfected beings, they want to chant the transcendental glories of God. It is said they are always eager to hear the glories of God. So that is also said to be a symptom of an advanced devotee. So we always have that taste to hear about the Lord, to glorify the Lord. It's a long way to go. So here it is said, the Lord, because He is present in everyone's heart, Dhanadvasya sarvasya charadi avastitaha. Because the Lord is present in everyone's heart, He could understand what was going on in the mind of Dhruva. So if I say, suppose, I know I'm situated in your heart and I know what you are thinking, is it possible? You will think that I am a madman. So the so-called understanding that I am God, we are all God. And God means this is God. God means He is situated in everybody's heart. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishta mattaha smritir gnanam apohanam. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that I am present in everyone's heart and I give the remembrance, I give the forgetfulness, I give the ignorance. So everything comes from the Lord. I want to do something, I desire something, but I forget. Then suddenly some situation comes, then Krishna reminds me, oh, now is the opportunity, now you enjoy like this. So immediately then I start. So that remembrance, what to do, is given by Bhagavatam. So Krishna is there. Each one of our heart, Krishna is there. and is giving us the intelligence, is giving us the remembrance. Sometimes we forget something, we go to the exam, we have read it 10 times, but that moment we are not able to remember. Why it happens? Krishna says, I am the person who will give the forgetfulness. So we forget. Sometimes you remember suddenly some big problem, you are in the exam, and you get the right solution how to solve the problem. You are very happy, oh, I have done it. Actually, it is not me who has done it. It is Krishna who has given me the intelligence to solve it. Correct. Krishna, actually, everything is done by Paramatma in the heart. Krishna is situated in everyone's heart, and depending on our desires, depending on our purva karmas, so many considerations, Krishna is actually very dynamical every second, every moment. It is said Paramatma doesn't even close his eyes. So much he is looking at us. Like parents, so parents always, they want to know how the children are, how they are comfortable, they will call them. Correct? So like that, Krishna is the Supreme Father. So he is also come with us invisibly. For us he is invisible because we are not able to see him today. And in the heart he is sitting and he is watching. And he is noting down everything. Whatever we want, whatever we desire, everything is. That is Paramatma. So if I say that, no, I know everything, I am present in everyone's heart, it is, you will think I am a madman. I am fit to go to some mental asylum or some psychiatric treatment I need. Correct? So this understanding that we are God, we are present everywhere, it's foolishness. So the Krishna could understand. Krishna immediately, Lord appeared and he knows what is going on in Dhruva Maharaj's mind. Being a small boy, so next the purport further he will explain. So he has not gone for some formal education, gone to understand, study these books, nothing like that. But sincere desire and sincerely followed his Guru, Narad Muni, his instructions, underwent all this austerity. So he was successful. So now the Lord is inspiring him. Just by the Lord's touch, out of his causeless mercy, the Lord kept his conscience on Dhruva Maharaj. So we hear that this blessing was given to Dhruva Maharaj. Krishna is not partial to Dhruva Maharaj. He said Krishna can bless us also. Same thing what he gave to Dhruva Maharaj. He can also, because each one of us also are lost children of Krishna. We are anatha. He said in the material world, all of us have become anatha, like an orphan. We see some orphan, some children outside, so we feel papa. What is this? They have no father, they have no mother, they have no guardian. Actually, that is our position, each one of us. Our position, we have forgotten our original father, our original mother. So having forgotten them, now in the material world, actually we are not. We are not. We are not. That is our position. So it will take time for us to realize these things. Then Krishna now has put his blessing, Dhruva Maharaj, out of his causeless mercy. It's called causeless mercy. Causeless mercy because there is no cause for Krishna to be merciful. We cannot demand to Krishna, you must be merciful. You must show me mercy. No. Krishna, we cannot force Krishna. We are the ones actually who are rebelled against Krishna and we are coming. I don't want to. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to serve you. So we have come. So we are forced. He said, sometimes we ask the question, why we are here? Why we are suffering? Why Krishna has sent us here? Actually, it is not that Krishna has sent us. I forced Krishna. I don't want you. I don't want to see your face. I don't want you. That's why Krishna has brought me. I forced. Like sometimes if we force, we tell our parents tell us something, don't want. But we force them sometimes. I want. So like that, each one of us, Ichcha Dvesha Samuddena. It is said, we forced Krishna. And then Krishna created his whole cosmic manifestation. Such huge arrangement for fulfilling our desires. So Krishna is very merciful, very kind. But still, Krishna finally knows that we cannot be happy without him. So Krishna has come, is looking as Paramatma is situated in our heart and planning, making arrangement. And then when we have become ready, like now we appeared before Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj is now ready, fully ready. So Krishna has appeared before him and is also giving him, Dhruva Maharaj wants to thank the Lord, wants to glorify the Lord. My Lord, you have been so kind to me. You are so wonderful. You are so great. Out of genuine love, out of genuine affection, respect for the Lord, Dhruva Maharaj wants to glorify. But he is feeling, I don't know how to glorify. I don't know how to properly address the Lord. I have no experience. Small boy, he has no experience. So Krishna is blessing him by placing his conscience, transcendental conscience. So even we, it is said, we can qualify ourselves to get this blessing from the Lord. Just get the blessing from Krishna. And nicely, Srila Prabhupada is saying, when a devotee writes or speaks about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his words are dictated by the Lord from within. Now when I speak, when we speak, we are trying to speak from our own ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manute. Okay. I know something, I have studied, I have analyzed, I have so many things with it. But actually it is said when a pure devotee speaks, he is completely surrendered to Krishna and it is the Lord who is speaking through pure devotee. It is the Lord's word. He is totally controlled by Krishna, the pure devotee. He has no separate endeavor, separate initiative. The pure devotee. Even for us, actually Krishna is only inspiring us, but we get a kick as if that we are speaking, we are like, a pure devotee knows completely. Actually I am just an instrument. Nimitta matra bhava sabhyasastra. Krishna is a real speaker, Krishna is a real inspirer. So they know that. We have that instance where Ramananda Rai is, we yesterday were talking about Gopinath Pattanak's brother, Ramananda. Ramananda Rai is not an ordinary person, he is actually Arjuna, who has, in Lord Chaitanya's Leela, has become Ramananda. So, but he was born in a so-called, not a Brahmana family, and he was working as a governor in one province. So when Lord Chaitanya came to South India, Lord Chaitanya was coming to South India, he met him, Ramananda. So then Lord Chaitanya asked him a question. Lord Chaitanya was asking him, you explain to me about the goal of life. What is my goal in life? And what is like this, he was asking questions. And Ramananda Rai was replying. Initially he was hesitating. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Kiba Vipra Kiba Nyasi Shudra Kene Nai Ei Krishna Tattva Veta Sei Guru Hai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, encouraged him. What is this? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, whatever. If somebody knows Krishna Tattva, he knows who is Krishna, who was ourselves, what is the relationship, he knows properly, understood. He can become Guru. So you are a great devotee, great personality. So it doesn't matter what is your background. You know Krishna Tattva, so you are qualified to speak about. You are concerned. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually socially, he is a Brahmana, in Brahmin family. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a sannyasi. So generally we accept instruction from sannyasi. Sannyasi, it is said Brahmana is a guru, teacher for all the others society. But sannyasi is supposed to be teacher of even Brahmana. So he is the highest position. But still Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was encouraging Ramananda because Ramananda is not an ordinary person, great devotee, great personality. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking him questions when he was asked. And as he was explaining, so many things, it went on, the discussion. He said every day, morning to evening, Ramananda was busy. He is not just sitting and sleeping. He is a governor, he has so many duties, very responsible officer. After finishing that, he used to come in the evening on the bank of the Godavari. Rajamandri, I think Godavari passes, correct? So great. So he was coming there on the banks of river Godavari. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to wait for him. And then whole night they used to discuss. Whole night. No, they are not tired. We become tired because we are a material platform. But they are not a material platform. Whole night they used to discuss Krishna Katha. And next day morning, he used to go back to his material duties, whatever. And then again next day come. Next day evening till next day morning, again continue the spiritual discussion. It went on for almost 7 to 10 days, I think. It is a highly spiritual topics they were discussing, very, very highly spiritual. We cannot even understand highly spiritual. During those topics, Ramananda Rai says, actually I am not speaking. I know you are the one who is speaking. You are Lord Chaitanya, is a Paramatma, Antaryami Paramatma, so Chaitanya, everyone's heart, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nanda and Krishna. So he said, actually you are causing me to speak. I am just an instrument which is vibrating, like somebody having an instrument, musical instrument. So somebody plays it, that machine vibrates, like a piano you play, suppose. It is not the piano who is actually playing, it is you who are playing the piano. So Ramananda Rai said, my Lord, actually I am not the speaker. You are speaking through me. So he was asking questions, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking questions, who is the most famous person in the world? So Ramananda Rai said, a devotee. A pure devotee of the Lord, he is the most famous. Like even now, we Ramayana, who is the hero of Ramayana? We hear more about Hanuman, a great devotee of the Lord. Then Mahabharata, Arjuna. So they are still ever famous. The devotee of the Lord are the most famous. Of course, Krishna is the most famous. Connection with the Lord, the devotee also becomes the most famous person. Like that, he went on asking, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking questions. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asking how to practice spiritual life. Initially, Ramananda Rai said, Varnashrama Dharma you have to follow. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, something better you can speak. Then Ramananda Rai, no, give up everything, surrender to Krishna immediately. Sarva Dharma. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, practically we cannot follow all this at this time, Kali Yuga, our social meter position. Something better, Then he said, no, stay wherever you are. You just hear about the law. Just study. Now we are reading so many newspapers, so many magazines, so many academics, so many things we are reading. Most important is we have to hear about Krishna. And from whom? From a authorized source. Gnane prayasam udapasena mantayeva. He was quoting. So Ramananda Rai was explaining, but everything he said, it is not me who I am speaking, it is actually Lord, you are the one who is speaking. You are speaking through me. So that is Ramananda Rai, great devotee. They have realization like that. Realization. So we have even that instance, where the great Acharya, Baladev Vidyabhushan, the great Acharya in our line, when there was a time when there was some controversy in Jaipur, wherein the queen was influenced by the one Ramanandis, some section of Vaishnavas, who said, what is this Radha Krishna worship? We don't find in any Vedic reference like that. Previously it is not like that. Krishna is worshipped more with Rukmini Devi or Satyabhama. Radharani, no, it is not as per Shastra like this. And some influence. The king was actually a great devotee of Lord Govinda there. So he could not do anything because all the big scholars, big pandits are all speaking something. So there was a thought of separating them or something like that, the deities, Radha Govinda there. So then the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the devotees there, they sent word to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He was there, and he was a great Acharya and in Vrindavana, but by that time he was very old. He sent his disciple, Baladev Vidyabhushan, you go and see what is that controversy. So when he went there, and then he said, when he was trying to explain in the court, they said, whatever it is, you don't have a bhashya. In the Vedic evidence, Vedanta Sutra is the topmost authority, the conclusion. So your sampradaya, you are practicing something, but you don't have a basis. Like in a law court, you have to show the evidence. So like that, in our discussion, we are speaking on Vedas, Vedanta. Your followers, your tradition has no comment. Actual commentary is there. Which is the actual commentary of Vedanta Sutra? Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is the original commentary. Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krute Brahma Sutra Bhashya. Bhagavatam, what we are studying, it is a commentary on the Vedanta Sutra written by the original author, Vedavyasa. Sutra means actually like a code. Vedanta Sutra is where Vedavyasa has written all these Vedas in a few code words. Atato Brahma Jignasa, Janma Dasyetaha. There are 3 words, 4 words, like that. In that 3 words, so much meaning is there. Atato Brahma Jignasa means, oh, now we got human form of life. We have finished trillions of lives of births of animals, birds, aquatics, plants. Now we came to human life. Now let us wake up. Now let us. We had so many questions previously. Like dogs are also having questions. Where is my food? Where is my food? Where is my food? Where is it is also running after. All the animals are running after food, sex. It is going on. But human being, no. We have Brahma Jignasa. What is this? Who is God? What am I? So like that, only 3 words, but there is deep meaning, so much. So like that, Vedanta Sutra is written. So on that explanation, Vedavyas has already given Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, Amalam Purana. So that was how the Goswamis and all, they didn't separately go about writing each sutra and then writing deep commentation. Already Bhagavatam is there and we are reading Bhagavatam. But then when there was a challenge like that, they said, then Baladevi Devashan said, okay, I will, Bhasha is there. So I will get you something, 15 days or whatever. Short, I will give you. Bhasha is there. He said that, I think, and then he went before the Lord Govinda. The Lord Govinda in the Jaipur. So then, by the inspiration of the Lord, here it is said, Brahmamaya, the inspiration, pure devotees get the inspiration from the Lord, and he wrote the Govinda Bhasha. When the Bhasha was presented on the Vedanta Sutra, his writing, it was so nicely written, so nicely explained, everything, whatever, our philosophy, our practice, everything. The opposite party, who brought up this controversy, they had no words, they were defeated. They were utterly defeated. Actually, generally, to write a commentary, Shri Radha Govinda ki jai, Shri Gaunita ki jai, Prabhupada. Actually, to write a commentary, a book like that, it is said will take many, many years. It is not that you can, okay, I got the book Vedanta Sutra, let me write a commentary, I'll finish in few hours, a few days. It's not like that. Great Acharyas, we hear Shankaracharya wrote Charitra Bhashya or Madhuracharya, Acharyas, they all have taken many, many years to complete it. From 5 years, 10 years. It takes so much of time of understanding, of writing it down, of explaining it. But by the mercy of Lord Govinda, with Baladev Vidyabhushana, did it within no time. That's why it's called Gaudiya Vedanta Acharya. Gaudiya Bhashya, which was given, it's called Gaudiya Vedanta Acharya in our line. It's like a magic, like a miracle, what the Acharya presented. And Srila Prabhupada dedicates Bhagavad Gita to Baladev Vidyabhushana, who wrote so nicely the Govinda Bhashya on the Vedanta. So that is all. The pure devotees are dictated, they are helped by the Lord. Tesham Sadhayuktanam Bhajatam Pritipurukam Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yena Mamupayanti. So they get a direct dictation from the Lord to write, to speak. That is how in the movement, Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya, has a unique position wherein all his writings are recorded. So many were recorded. Even his speaking was recorded. We have conversations, we have lectures. Why they have? Because it is a pure Vedic song. Here we are understanding that what is spoken by a pure devotee is as good as Shabda Brahma, the Vedic Vedas. Vedas, what is Vedas? Veda Narayana Saksha. Veda is not original, not a material sound vibration. It is actually sound vibration spoken by the Lord himself. It was first spoken to Brahma, then Brahma in the Guru Shri Parampara has been given. That is the Vedic knowledge. Similarly, this what is the word spoken by great Acharya, pure devotee, it's all as good as Vedas, as good as Shabda Brahma. That's why we have even the Aarti songs. We don't sing some songs which is composed, which is very rhyming and all that. So maybe we can manufacture. So many people write even now poetry, prose, poem and all. Do we sing those songs? Why we don't sing? We sing the songs sung by great Acharya, Narottama Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur. They are all, they may be in a language, Bengali language or in whatever local language for us. But this is as good as Vedas. Yes. We have the Aarti song, Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande, Arati Ko Shobha, Sandhya Aarti we see. So it's actually the event which is happening, where Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, such great devotees, Shukadev Goswami, Narada, they are all witnessing the Aarti of Lord Chaitanya at Navadvip Mayapur at the bank of the Ganges. Lord Chaitanya is Krishna himself, so his Aarti, they all come to attend, they all glorify him. So we get by the mercy of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, We get an opportunity also to be part of that great, wonderful festival. Correct. When we sing that, it's actually what is happening eternally, we get a glimpse of. So great acharyas, by their mercy, by their revelation, we also are able to get in contact with the Lord. They are not ordinary vibration, they are all spiritual vibration. It is said regarding, Srila Prabhupada finally talks about, finally talking about Hare Krishna mantra, not a ordinary sound vibration. He says, therefore, this translated is okay. Therefore, the sound vibration of the Hare Krishna mantra, although presented in the ordinary alphabet, should not be taken as mundane or material. Hare Krishna mantra, it is said, it is not material sound vibration, or like any other sound. It is not a sound like it's a sound coming from the spiritual world. Golokera Premadana Harinama Sankirtana. This Hare Krishna mantra, Harinama Sankirtana. It's a sound imported from the spiritual world. Srila Prabhupada says it's imported. We import and export. We maximum we import and export from America, Russia, some oil we import, or some gadgets, some Apple phones we import, so many things we import. But Hare Krishna mantra is imported from farthest place. Golo Kanam Nijadam Nitalechatasya Devi Mahesha Haridam Sateshte. The most rarest, most valuable commodity from the spiritual world. This item is. So we have to take advantage of this imported item, Hare Krishna, by nicely chanting, by serving the holy name, the Nama Prabhu. So Srila Prabhupada, as we hear in the Lila Amrita and several other literatures, where Prabhupada disciples say, Prabhupada said that these books will be law books for 10,000 years. These books, what Srila Prabhupada has written, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, all the literature, these are not ordinary books. Okay, now some people are reading for now, and after some time finished, then new books will come. There's so many, now you have your school book, textbook. Before you, 5 years before, your sister, she was reading some other book. Then before that, your father, mother, they were reading some other book. Same standard, but they are different books. The books keep changing. It is not like that. These books, the Vedic books, Vedavyasa, what he wrote, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, they are all there, always, Vedas are always there. Like that, even Acharya's books, Kundra Acharya's books, is written down in English and is being translated. This will be law books for 10,000 years. Everybody will carefully read, will understand, oh, what is life, what I have to do, what is good to be done, what is not to be done. They will carefully read, will carefully understand. So it is, because it's not ordinary, it is directly, pure devotee is speaking means, pure devotee is recording means, directly spoken by the Lord. Sometimes it is said, Srila Prabhupada himself used to read these books for so long time. He has written these books, he is himself reading. So devotees used to, what Prabhupada, you are reading your own books? No, actually I have not written these books. It is written by Krishna, Srila Prabhupada. So nice these books are. This Krishna book is so nice, Srila Prabhupada. So it's actually directly by the inspiration of the Paramatma of Krishna, these things are for pure devotees. But also it is said, the more we become purified, we get proper direction in the Lord. The more we purify, the more we come out of disease, we come to normal condition, correct? The more the symptoms will come down. So it is said, when to do, what to do, how to do. They are always in perplexity. What to do now, what I should do now. I don't know what I should do now. Then if I come to know also, then I should do like that. This now I have to do like this, or after some time I have to do, or tomorrow I have to do. I don't know when to do. And how to do, nicely how to do that. Yeah, we don't. So it is said, everything, what to do, when to do, how to do, everything will be spoken there. Will be told. For pure devotee is perfectly happy. Whatever he does, everything is. We hear Srila Prabhupada conversation, lecture. Somebody is challenging, he giving immediately right answer. Somebody said, you in India, your mortality, India is a poor country, because Prabhupada went from here. So you are coming from poor country, not so important country like that. That is their behind motive, in their questioning. You have so many problems in your country, what you will be able to solve our problem? In that intention, they are saying, We have better advancement. We are so much advanced now. Our mortality rate is There's something called mortality rate. So it means people have a long lifespan. That is their intention. In our countries, we are very advanced. We have improved. We have so many up-to-date medicines. But if people don't like that, they want. So Prabhupada said, mortality rate is same everywhere. Mortality rate is same everywhere. So Srila Prabhupada took another meaning. Being an Acharya, he said the meaning. If you take people dying, who is going to live? Is anybody in this material world going to live forever? If not today or tomorrow or after 100 years, somebody will die. So mortality rate, as far as dying is concerned, is 100% everywhere. Whether it is in India or it is in America or it is in Africa, it is 100%. What is this mortality? So that person was stumped. Acharya. So instantaneously he can take another, because these all words, playing with the words. People make big words. Manufacture some new word, new kind of a word, and then all word judgment. Srila Prabhupada instantaneously has an answer. And anyway, so many times we see completely, and big scientists are challenging Srila Prabhupada, but Prabhupada is repeating them. The Science of Self-Realization, we read the book, they don't have answer. They don't have answer. They don't even have an understanding that we are spirit soul. The body is not all in all. The body is just a lump of dead matter. It cannot move, it cannot do anything without a living force. They are just speculating how the life is happening, by some discharge, by some chemicals, something happening in the brain, some neurons firing. So many hundreds of speculation please. Not a basic understanding that we are a living soul, spirit soul, completely different from matter. No understanding. No understanding. So anyway, so that when Acharya speaks, when pure devotee speaks, we understand, yes, correct. The body is as it is. I am living, I am speaking so much, I am very active. Suddenly, I become inactive, I become dead. Then whatever I do, you see some YouTube videos, people are speaking also, and suddenly they die. Everybody is seeing. Then whatever they do, they take them to ICU, they take them to anything, they put big machines, they put 100% oxygen, and whatever they do, the person will not come back. Why they have done that? If the life was due to some oxygen, some chemical, some hormone, something, you see, why they cannot revive the person? Cannot be done. So Srila Prabhupada so nicely gives the argument, gives the understanding how we are not the body. So everything, the Acharya being guided by the Lord himself, inspired by the Lord, so they can properly make the understanding. Okay, what is the time here? Okay. So today we will stop. Any devotees have any comments, any questions?